Merry Christmas. I got a Fitbit for Christmas. Yeah. Because apparently these get you fit. That is how it works, isn't it? I can feel the difference already. Anyway, I've got something here, and I need a very willing child who thinks that they can look in here. There's a little hole you can look in, and tell me there's something quite special in here. And I need somebody who thinks they can come and tell me what's in here. Come on then. Come on, Rebecca. Can you come up? You had your hand up. I tell you what, you used to teach in class. You think the child's got their hand up to answer your question. It's like, can I go to the toilet, please? Who's going to come up here? Come on, Nathan. Come and have a look. Right, so what I need you to do is, have you got good eyesight? Have you got really sharp eye? Good. So I reckon if you look hard enough in there, you'll be able to see what's in there. Can you see? No?
I know what it is.
You know what it is, but you're not prepared to tell me yet. Okay. Shall we see if somebody else can see? Is there anybody else? Nathan, wait here. Wait here. Let's have somebody else. Who can come and have a look? You wait here, yeah. Who can come and have a look? Come on then. Oh, actually, no. Same. No. Hang on. Quick. Yes. Come here. Right. Come on. Do you think you can see what's in here? Have a look in this hole. Look in there. Yeah, that's a watch. Yeah. Have a look in there. Can you see what's in the box? No. Okay. Right. I tell you what. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hand. Can you see what's in here now? If you look in there. You look in the hole. Look in the hole. Look in the hole now. Can you see what's in there now? What's in there? Have you seen it? Oh, keep it to yourself. Nathan, come here. Let's see if you can see now. No. In the hole. Look in the hole. Now, can you see what's in there? What's in there?
Chocolate coins.
Chocolate coins. Did you see chocolate coins as well? Yes. There you go. One for you and one for you. Well done. Okay. What was the difference in that highly thought through illustration? What was the difference? Why could they see it the second time? Light. We've been doing a series in the last few weeks called What a Beautiful Name for Advent. We're looking at different names of Jesus, Savior, Emmanuel. Next Sunday will be Prince of Peace. But one of the names that is given to Jesus is Light of the World. He is the light of the world. And it got me thinking about light and sunlight and why light is so important to us. Just consider the sun, the importance of the sun. The sun is our main source of light, natural light. And what does the sun do for us? What does it bring? First thing, the sun brings us life. It brings us life. For one thing, the temperature is suitable for life to exist on this planet because of the sun. But the sun is at the start of every food chain. Because what happens is plants use the sun to make light. Anyone know the name of that primary school age child? Know the name of when plants use the sun to make light? Shout it out. Who said that? Yes. Bag of coins for you. Who said it over there? There you go, bag of coins for you. All right. Photosynthesis, you get an education here. So the sun is essential for life. It brings life, but it also brings a couple of other things. And one of those things is truth. The light of the sun brings truth. It exposes truth. It illuminates. So it's a bit like if you've ever been in that situation where you've turned off the light in the far corner of the room, and then you've got to stumble your way through the dark to find the door at the other side. And what happens is you crash into a table or you crash into a chair because you can't see anything. You wouldn't do that if there was light in the room, because light reveals what is in front of you. It's a bit like the chocolate coins in the box. The light coming into the box is what revealed the chocolate coins. Nothing is hidden in the light. So the light of the sun is the way we see everything. It reveals the truth of how things really are. And then the third thing that the sun brings is beauty. Light is beautiful. So you see it in a rainbow when the light split into all its different colors. It's beautiful. Light is dazzling. It transforms. So when you turn on the Christmas tree lights or light a candle in a dark room, it changes the feel of the room straight away. Or when the sun comes out on a grey, dark day and suddenly the sun breaks through, it transforms everything. You can picture it in your mind now. It completely lifts the whole scene. The colors become vibrant. It makes it beautiful. Everything feels more hopeful. Light always comes in and overcomes darkness. But of course, the Bible tells us about a light that is far, far greater than the sun. And it's interesting, in the account of creation in Genesis, light is there at the beginning before the sun is there. So where's that light coming from? And in the book of Revelation, right at the other end of the Bible, when it's talking about a new creation, new heavens and new earth, everything is perfect. There's no more sin or sickness or suffering or death, but there's no sun. But there is light. So where's that light coming from? Well, the light emanates from God himself, because God is light. And Christmas is the story of this glorious, beautiful light intervening and entering into our dark world. So a very well-known verse from Isaiah. Isaiah 9:2 says, "The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned." And Isaiah is talking hundreds of years before the event about Jesus entering into human history, God himself, the light of the world, God as man, Emmanuel, God with us. And Isaiah pictures it as this great light dawning in the deep darkness, a little bit like the sun rising after the nighttime, bringing a new day, new hope, beauty, truth. Jesus, the light of the world. And I guess we all know that this world is pretty dark. You don't have to look very far to see the darkness that is in this world. And it is in desperate need of that light, this light of the world. But this is what John says about this light. He says, the light shines in the darkness, but the darkness has not understood it. He, Jesus, was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. And so my question to you this Christmas day is, have you recognized him? Have you recognized him? Have you seen and received the light of Christ? Are you filled with his light? Are you living in the illumination of his light? Because you know if you are. You absolutely know if you are. You know if you've seen and received his light. Because Jesus, as light of the world, he's like the sun, but actually far greater than the sun. But like the sun, he brings life. Jesus brings new life. Bible says those who are in Christ are new creations, and that would be my testimony absolutely, that he's brought new life for me. He's brought new hope and new joy into my life. He's changed the purpose of my life, the shape of my life, the direction of my life. He's wonderful. And when I talk about hope and joy, I'm not talking about fleeting hope and fleeting joy. It's everlasting, eternal, deep hope, deep joy that is not dependent on circumstances. It's the new life that Christ brings, the light of Christ brings, that changes you from the inside out. So he brings life like the sun. But the light of Christ also means that you see truth and you see beauty as well. That you see the truth of who you are and the beauty of what he has done. So like I said before, when the lights come on, you see things. It reveals what's there, things as they really are. And in the light of Christ, what happens is you see yourself as you really are. You see yourself maybe as you've never seen yourself before. Again, my own personal experience, that was absolutely my experience when I was 17. I was a good person in the eyes of the world. I was probably a good person in my own eyes as well. Good person, doing well at school, not rebellious, life was comfortable. I certainly wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't looking for rescue or salvation or anything like that because I didn't think I needed it. But in a moment of encountering God, I saw myself as I really was. And it wasn't pretty. In fact, it was pretty ugly. And I saw how offensive my selfishness, my sin were to God. I saw the filthiness of my heart. I saw the darkness that was in me. Not just the darkness that you see out there in the world and in other people. The darkness that ran through me. And it's a bit like when you look in a mirror in soft lighting, everything looks okay. But as soon as you look in the bathroom mirror in the LED harsh lighting, it shows up everything, every flaw, every blemish. You know if you've received the light of Christ because you see a true reflection of yourself. Actually, you see the darkness that runs through every single one of us. But it's only when you've seen that in yourself, it's only when you've seen the darkness in yourself that you can truly see and appreciate the beauty of what he has done. of what Jesus has done, that someone so pure and so holy would love and redeem someone like me, someone like you. That the light of the world would enter into our dark world, into our dark lives, that the creator of the universe would be born as a baby. He would take on the weakness of human flesh, the vulnerability of a baby, born in order to die, destined for the cross to pay the vast debt that we owe to God. This is the wonder of Christmas. That is what Christmas is all about. God intervening into our mess, into our darkness, come to rescue us. And when he was on the cross, it says that darkness came over Jesus. Darkness came over the whole land. The light of the world was plunged into darkness. He was plunged into death, into blindness, into the cold, into separation from God. Jesus, on the cross, experienced and took upon himself the darkness that we deserve, so we could know his glorious, beautiful light and receive his light and live in his light. And what is beautiful is that he did it voluntarily. He chose, out of love, to come as one of us, to come born as a baby, to come as a man, to go to the cross. He did it voluntarily. Now that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful redemption, beautiful sacrifice, beautiful salvation, amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Jesus, the light of the world, the ultimate light that brings life, truth, and beauty, the light that has dawned on those living in the land of deep darkness. Has the light dawned on you? And so I want to encourage you, as you eat your Christmas meal, you open presents and whatever else you're doing today, keep reflecting on Jesus. Keep him at the center. Keep Jesus central, the light of the world, Emmanuel, God with us. Give him thanks, give him praise if you have received his light and the life that he brings. And if you don't know him today, if you've not seen and received his light, let me leave you the words of Jesus himself in John chapter 8, where he says, I am the light of the world, and whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. That is the wonderful promise of Christmas to you if you will only receive it. Jesus, the light of the world. Merry Christmas.